We are back. Well, technically, I'm not back. I'm in Vegas right now on a family trip. This evening, I'm going to be heading out with this new lens I just picked up. Guys, this is a 24-70 f2.8 for the Nikon Z. I'm going to be testing out on the Z7, and I'm going to be heading out to the Vegas Strip, shooting a lot of really cool shots of the nightlife of Vegas. But before I do, I wanted to speak to you about the upcoming rumored Nikon Z8. Now, as many of you know, I've been a Nikon shooter for a very long time. I currently have a Z7, and before that, I had a D850, a D810, a D800, and well, you get the point. But could my next camera be a Z8? Rumors have been flying regarding the next Nikon mirrorless camera since early 2019. If those rumors play out, you and I could have a Z8 in our camera bags sometime in 2020. Now, if you're curious about what the Nikon Z8 might have in store for us, stick around to the end of this video and you'll find out all about the current rumors of this upcoming camera. Now, pull up a seat, let's go. Alright, Nikon Z8 rumor. Remember, these are just rumors about this camera that my team found after getting very friendly with Google. Nothing has yet been confirmed by Nikon, so just keep that in mind as we go over some of the potential specs and the features. The Nikon Z8 very well could have everything that we talk about, or it could have absolutely none of the features either. We'll all have to wait and see how this plays out. Will the Z8 sensor compete with the Sony A7R4 and Canon EOS Rs? Sony's release of the A7R4 with its 61 megapixel sensor surely put Nikon and technically Canon on notice. I think the A7R4 is exactly why both Nikon and Canon are focusing their attention on a high-resolution mirrorless cameras. That being said, a rumor back in September noted that the Z8 will almost certainly have a 60.8 megapixel sensor. In fact, many rumors point that Nikon is using the exact same sensor that the A7R4, which is a back-illuminated Exmor R CMOS sensor. That rumor is based on a leak of a screenshot of a Nikon camera that showed the capacity of capturing 16-bit NEF files too. Now, additional features of the Nikon Z8. Back in October, several rumor sites reported finding a Nikon camera code that was registered for a patent. Though no model name is listed for the code, the registration shows the same wireless components as in the Z6 and the Z7 and the same battery too. Though that's not proof that the camera in question is the Z8, but it's good indication that it could be. The model number for this camera is N1722, and the registration lists several features including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and a built-in microphone. Other features you might expect to see in this camera is dual CF express card slots, a native ISO range of 64 to 25,600, and that is expandable to 32 to 102,400, and at least 5.5 stops of image stabilization. Additionally, there's talk of high resolution mode, which allows you to take 240 megapixel images. Now, speaking of high resolution, there's also thoughts of a Z8 that will not only shoot in 4K, but also capable of shooting in 6K too. Likewise, rumors point to an 8-bit 420 internal recording and a 10-bit 422 external recording. Whether these become a reality remains to be seen, but if it does have 6K, hopefully there's no crop. Now, to handle that gigantic file size from the 61 megapixel sensor, Nikon is evidently working on a new lousy compression RAW codec to bring the file sizes down to something more manageable. Nikon Z8 build in Ergonomics. One interesting rumor I happen to find says that the Z8 will have a substantial chunkier body than the Z7. That could definitely be a bonus if the grip benefits from being larger, and it seems exactly what Nikon has planned. Now, if you've ever seen the Nikon MB N10 battery grip you can get for the Z6 or the Z7, you'll get a sense of the size of the Z8's rumored grip. The unfortunate thing is this particular rumor also says that the bigger grip won't have an integrated secondary shutter button. It isn't expected to have an exposure dial or a joystick either. If those features aren't on the Z8, you can bet that they'll probably appear on the Z9, which is the professional mirrorless camera that Nikon is rumored to be working on as well. Expected announcement date. Some rumors about this camera expected to be announced before 2019 was over, so unless Nikon has a really big rabbit that they're going to pull out of that, it looks like this is going to be 2020 will be the year for this camera. The earliest rumor I could find on this topic came back in April 2019, and it was just mentioned that Nikon was planning to release a high-end mirrorless camera in 2020. No other details provided in that particular post. Personally, I think Nikon will announce this camera in the first quarter of 2020. As mentioned in my last video about the rumors for the Canon EOS Rs, Canon is planning to unleash that camera on us in February 2020, just in time for the CP Plus show. That release date also gives Canon shooters a good deal of time to work with the camera before the Olympics. I think Nikon would be smart to follow the similar path. After all, they can't let all those Canon shooters with their new high-end EOS Rs cameras steal the show at Tokyo Olympics, now can they? So based purely on that assumption, I'd be surprised if there isn't an official Z8 announcement by the end of February 2020. Back in August, a photo circulated apparently showed the Z8 being used at the Hungarian F1 Grand Prix by a Nikon test photographer. If that was actually the Z8, this also might indicate that an early 20 announcement is coming, because it would give testers a full 6 months with the camera before the announcement. I'm hugely excited to see what Nikon has up its sleeves for the Z8. If the sensor and the video capabilities are what the rumors say they will be, this could be a big step forward for the Nikon mirrorless brand. What's on your wish list for the Nikon Z8? Let me know in the comment section below. Well, there you go, guys, a little video on some upcoming Z8 rumors. If you found this video to be helpful, hit the like button down below. If you are currently not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the bell to be notified as we come out with new videos. So with that said, guys, I'm going to get out and have some fun with this lens, and you get out there and take your best shot.